So today I'm reviewing the new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation featuring our own YouTuber Alissa Ashley. She has collaborated with NYX to create 45 shades, which is amazing. But I did struggle to find my shade and actual undertones. But aside from that fact, this collection is amazing. Like, can you see the variety of shades per section, as in fair and deep, medium deep? This was amazing. But at the Ulta store, I did try 5 different foundations and neither of them worked. I also noticed that they did cater to different undertones such as pink and olive, which is a good thing, but there weren't many cool tones for the medium deep section, so this is why I struggled in store. Now before I get into my review, here is the truth of the matter. Now I'm disappointed in these 45 shades because of the undertones. You see pink, cool, which is too light for me, nutmeg. This is starting with the medium deep. Cool, but that's too light. Now we have warm undertone. Warm undertone. Still too light though, but it's a warm undertone. Neutral undertone. This is what I first purchased. Sienna. Deep sable. I tried that also. Neutral. Another neutral now. Did not work. Olive undertones with mocha. It was too dark. So that was my shade range right there. But I kept going with the deep rich. It did not work. It had a pink undertone and it was too dark. Cocoa. It was too dark and with a neutral undertone. You see how many times we see neutral and pink and olive, but not cool? That's not cool. So yeah, this is just ridiculous. Warm, 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 neutral, cool. You know, out of this whole 45, I've only seen about 5 or 6 cool tones, and that is unacceptable. Just to be honest, I don't know if many women of color like dark brown and dark with pink and olive undertones anyway, so I figured that there should be way more cool tones and, you know, warm, but no. I also tried 5 different shades and I purchased 3. This first one is Deep Sable and it looks like Michael Jackson. It is completely neutral. It just looks a whole mess. Then I tried Sienna. I purchased Sienna. It did not work. It did not work in store, but I just took it home just to see if it would work better under lighting, and it didn't. Then I went back to the store and had the Ulta workers and the MAC workers to help me find another shade. We tried Deep and then Deep Cool. Those did not work. Mocha did not work. I think Warm Mahogany did not work. Like, I just gave up and I just ended up purchasing Sienna because in the video it did look good. So I recorded this video twice. This is the color Sienna. This is a neutral color, which I don't like. Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead with the cons. The only thing that I complained about, I could not find the shade with the undertone, but they did do well with trying to do different undertone, well, different shades for women of color, like around my shade, which would be like medium deep. There were quite a few. I would want to say probably like 6 to 7, but within those, most of them were like neutral. So I don't know. I actually just returned another color, the one after this, which was, I can't think of the name of it, but it was the one after this one. And it had a neutral undertone also, but it was just like super ghost, space ghost tees from Cartoon Network. It was just cool. So I'm just gonna do some drops. Okay. And then I'll do that. All right, I'm using my Wet n Wild brush, flat top brush. And it looks like, honestly, I've lost weight in my face since my surgery. Like, I've looked like a baby alien. Like, I'm hating that. I really need to go ahead and pick up my weight. And I'm actually at my mom's place, which is why I have the backdrop. I wasn't able to film at my place because I needed someone to help me out with my daily chores and stuff. Now, it is dope. Oh, it's so matte. Like, you have to work quickly. This is more matte than the Super Stay. This is exactly what it reminds me of. But look, it looks like the same. This is the 24-hour matte too. Same packaging. Same exact packaging, but I don't care. There's not really a smell to it. Just to kind of go off the top of my head. I don't rehearse these videos, so you guys have to bear with me. I'm just trying to keep it real. And I would say it is full coverage. This isn't even like a second layer. But once I take it off, you can tell the difference with my face. But I mean, it does match better. It blends better with my neck and my chest, even though my chest is like much lighter, but it's cool. It is very lightweight. Very lightweight. It's barely there, so you don't have to worry about looking all caked up, you know. And even if you do have to add a little more, like myself, to kind of cover like permanent scars, you can use a setting spray to make it look more dewy and, oh my, skin like. It kind of looks, it does look neutral. Another thing that I'm really liking about the foundation launch is that they paid attention to undertones, as far as like olive undertones and pink undertones. Like, I didn't even know that people really had those undertones, like women of color. I've never seen a black person with pink undertones. Maybe olive undertones, but like even the lighter tone, I've never seen that. So that was pretty cool. Pretty nice and considerate. I just wish they put more cool tones. I think you have more people that are cool toned than anything. Like, that's my only thing. I wish like per shade, they'll just keep that same shade, but just do cool tone. You know? I'm kind of, in my mirror, I kind of look like I'm ashy, but on camera with the daylights, it looks good. When I went into my bedroom, it looked good too, but when I went into the bathroom, it looked ashy. I was giving cremation number 5, like casket ready. I was ready for Aretha's funeral. It doesn't feel like anything is there. It's more lightweight than this one. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. I'm gonna do my eyebrows and stuff off of camera, but right now I'm just literally showing you guys the foundation. Then I'm going to put on like the concealer and stuff like that to show you how it works with it. So I would put this on. And the reason why I do this is because it gives like a wet glow, but it mattifies your face, but it doesn't dry you out. But it makes you look like, it gives it like a skin finish. I normally would use my Wet n Wild because it's the dupe for that one, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, but I cannot find it. And I can't drive. I haven't been able to drive since my surgery, and it'll be probably another week or 2 before I can drive. So it's not like I can just go to the store and grab one, you know. But that's the good thing about Ulta. You can take it home quickly, try it on, see if it works. And you will need to take the foundations home. Do not trust Ulta's lights. I'm telling you, do not trust their lighting. Do not trust Sephora's lighting. When I had the Fenty Beauty foundation, I tried on I think all 3 shades in the store. At least 2 of the shades in the store. And every time I thought that I was doing something cute, I got to the garage, took some pictures, so I said, well, maybe I'll just wait till I get home. No, it still looked a mess. So just go home and go outside, get natural lighting, and then you can tell. This shade in concealer is kind of warm, so this might kind of do me some good at the end of the day. I don't know. It might. I don't even know why I did that up there. That was mad extra. I don't know how that's gonna work though, too, if it's warm. Uh-oh. It's not looking cute. I'm gonna see though. How do I look? I don't know. I can't really tell. Alright, so I'm back and it has been about an hour and a half and I finished all of my makeup. I've only added concealer. Well, not concealer. I've already had on the concealer and the setting powder, but I've only added the highlighter and the brows and a little mascara because I could not find my lash glue. So I just went with mascara and lipstick. So these are my final thoughts on the foundation. So for one, I do think that it is still affordable. It is $14.99, which is about $15. And I do think that you can get a certain discount code at Ulta. And I did see that they have buy one, get one half off. So that's pretty affordable for, you know, NYX anyway. So that is pretty affordable. Also, it is definitely a matte foundation. So it definitely came through with the matteness. Okay, it's a very matte foundation. I love that. A+. Also, as far as the color ranges, A+ on the color ranges and the shades. I think that there's a lot of shades for each section, like you know, fair, medium fair, deep, medium deep, or whatever. But my only con is that the actual undertones, like for the whole medium deep section, which is about maybe 10, not even 10, I don't think it's 10, but I mean within the 10 foundations that I looked at, the 10 shades from medium deep to deep, all of them were either neutral or warm, and the majority of them were neutral. And I think that that's pretty bad actually, because I think that there should be an even amount of warm and cool and neutral shades, especially for deep and medium deep shades like around my color, because most of us women of color are either warm or cold. There's not that many of us that are neutral, and I've never seen someone with pink undertones who's like around my color. I've never seen someone with olive pink, you know, olive tones. You know, they did good with that, incorporating pink and olive, but as far as the majority of black girls were either warm or cool. So yeah, I would love to have seen more cool toned foundations on camera, because I have kind of like warm lighting, daylight bulbs. It does look like it matches perfectly, but in person it gives like an ashy look outside of the lighting and on my phone when I take pictures. So the shade is like A1. I think that that's why it probably looks so good on camera, because of the shade. It's like perfect sienna. But I mean, it looks kind of warm in the bottle, which is ironic, but it is definitely neutral. And you can kind of tell, like if you look at my last video that I just uploaded with the warm coconut, you can tell my makeup looks so much better. It looks so much better with my chest and my neck and everything, like as far as the undertone. Now I did use some warm colors for concealer and setting powder, so they might, you know, make it look a little different if you are stuck kind of like myself with in between shades or looking for the perfect undertone. So keep that in mind also, and make sure you take the product home and really play with it to see what works for you. But other than that, it is very lightweight, very lightweight. That's another con. A plus on that. It's not cakey at all. You can get away without using setting spray, so that's a good thing. Overall, since I do love NYX, I'm not biased. I am on their PR list, but I actually haven't received products from them in over a year. So this is not a biased opinion. My honest opinion is that this foundation, I would give, as far as quality, I give it a 10 out of 10. Honestly, a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, honestly. But as far as the actual undertone situation, you know, I'm gonna have to give you guys an 8, okay? Because you left us cool tone girls out. But they might add shades, who knows, you know. They did do 45 colors, so that's a good thing. Other than that, that's it. Make sure you guys check out my previous foundation reviews. I'll link a card with the playlist, so you can click right on it and watch the playlist. Also, I have a few giveaways that are current right now, and I do have a giveaway coming in my next video. It was supposed to be this video, but I kind of got a little behind with new projects coming up. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but stay tuned for my next video and enter in the giveaways. They'll be in my description box, the ones that are current right now, and then check back tomorrow for the updated one. Well, the newest one, the 4th one. Thank you guys for watching. Check out my previous videos and see you in my next video.